I had not planned on making a video for quite some time, but here I am. So I'm going to respond to a video that I got regarding the frustration we sometimes feel when we realize all the things that we achieve and the goals that we accomplish don't bring lasting happiness. And sometimes that brings a level of frustration and hopelessness when you realize that nothing in the exterior is actually going to be lasting. So here are my thoughts. So somewhere along the way, joy got lost because you knew that the course was teaching you, or trying to at least get you to a point where you could view things from the understanding that what's on the exterior is not real. What is real is what's going on in your mind. Now I'm going to say something that just actually occurred to me not too long ago. But joy is not given. Joy is released. No one can give you joy. The only thing that can happen is you can choose to allow joy to flow through you. But just because you then send your joy out doesn't mean anyone has to accept that joy. So you can't give joy to someone. Basically, you can create a situation in which allows them the freedom to release the joy within themselves. So now my question to you is, at what point did you think joy was going to enter the picture as you began to release your dependency upon exterior things? Because it seems if you're frustrated now, at some point you were expecting to have more joy. Because when we're satisfied, when we get what we want, we're not frustrated. So there's obviously something that you wanted, which I'm interpreting at some level is going to correlate with joy. That you're looking for this joy, this realization that's going to lighten you, and yet, however, you feel frustrated as you've now come to this realization about nothing really on the exterior is going to bring you joy. But you missed the point of the journey. And that is, each and every step of the way, you were supposed to be making choices that allowed you to release joy as you learned from the experiences. So once you got to the point where you realized your car was not everything that you maybe had thought it would be, or your house, or your partner, or whatever it is, the joy that comes from that, because now that puts the choice squarely in your hand, that I'm choosing this particular thing because it makes me happy. It helps me to release joy. So everything that I choose helps me be joyful right now, not something that's going to come down the road. So once you get to the point where you realize, okay, nothing's going to bring me any happiness on the exterior, that's full of joy, because now you're not tied to any of that. You're not limited by any of that. You now can utilize it however you wish. And most likely you're going to be utilizing those things to help you release joy, but they're not dependent upon those things. You're just utilizing them as a tool. That's when you can be extremely grateful for that house, for that car, for that job, and all of those things, because what they're doing is helping you create an environment that releases your joy. That's the process. It's not getting to the point where you realize that none of these things are going to bring you joy. It's getting to the point where it releases your joy, not being tied to them. So I would just say, think about that, and I look to see what your feelings are about that are. Have a good day.